ladies and dudes, I have finally going to keep my promise for all of you that I will do my Shawshank Redemption movie review. And yes, out of all the Morgan Freeman films that I did see from here and there, even if I haven't seen all the films that he worked on, this one right here is his all-time best. And he did play one of the best characters that he have ever played in film history. Hands down. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop 1987. This is my review for today. And today, once again, I will do another movie review for all of you, ladies and dudes. Well, thanks to this double feature DVD thing, since I finally got two films that's all about becoming prisoners and all that stuff, and also friendship and understanding, I'm finally going to wrap up the double features with this great film. And yes, ladies and dudes, the strangest fun fact that I found with this movie called Shawshank Redemption, well, two strangest fun facts you should know about this film. One, it didn't do so well at the box office. And two, it got away with 7 Oscar nominations. And yeah, it became I will say for the third reason, it became one of the most popular films of all time in the 90s. So yep, you got 3 fun facts to be found with this film. That's for sure. Oh, if I ever put a 4th fun fact I want to say about this film, yeah, it's been directed by the same dude who did The Green Mile. Yep, that's for sure. So anyway, for my next movie review is The Shawshank Redemption. And yes, it deserves to be one of the best 90s films of all time. And truly a great classic. And I guess everybody wants to know what the heck do I think about this movie. Well, okay, let's go ahead and get this started anyway. So without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my next movie review of Shawshank Redemption. Featuring Tim Robinson, a guy I really don't know much about, and the other is Morgan Freeman, an actor that I'm very darn familiar with for all these years. And I guess everybody wants to know why I have a ponytail. Well, I'm afraid my hair is distracting my face because I've got some bad stuff here and there that's messing up my face. So I gotta find a way to get my hair to stay out of the way for a while so it won't mess up my face ever again. So, or rather thought maybe I could do it like what Hana and Mekium did. Okay, anyway, enough about that. Let's head on to my movie review of Shawshank Redemption. So, I guess everybody wants to know, what's the main plot of the story? It's a story about this poor dude named Andy Dufresne. He got involved with a crime that he did not commit, and also this crime that he did not commit is a very understandable one. He wasn't responsible of killing his wife and this person that she fell in love with, you know, while they're making love in the house, and you know, he got involved with drinking alcohol and listening to a very sad tune. So yeah, I will say the crime that he did not commit is a very darn understandable one. And yeah, he got involved in prison for the last 19 years. I think he and Jean Bon Jean have something in common, that they both became prisoners for the last 19 years until they could find a way to get themselves to be free. And while he's at prison, he made friends with a nice, sweet African dude named Red, who also got involved with a crime that he did not commit. And I have no idea what that storyline's all about. So yeah, they became really good pals, and they started to get to know each other, and also get along with some prison dudes here and there. And they gotta take. And yeah, Andy has to find a way to take care of this no good douchebag who is ruling over this prison place thing. And I think that's all I could say about the main plot of the story. And I guess everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about this movie? Well, to tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, I really did enjoy Shawshank Redemption very much. It is a very darn good movie to watch. And also one of the best 90s films of all time. No doubt about it. I will say it had a very good storyline, likable characters, good cinematography for the most part. It had a really good score. The costume designs are pretty darn nice. And it has some good sceneries and highlight moments of the film. And also it had a very good message that's all about friendship and hope. That's for sure. So anyway, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my strongest points and the weakest points of Shawshank Redemption. So I will say for my strongest points for this movie is a tie. Just a tie between Morgan Freeman's performance as Red and also one of the greatest scenes ever in movie history. I will say for my first strongest point in the movie is Morgan Freeman's performance as Red. I will say he did a well done job of playing such one of the best characters in the whole entire movie, and also a really good pal for Andy. I mean, this guy, he's truly the man. And also, I fell in love with Morgan Freeman's narration for the film. He did a well done job of narrating the story from start to finish. And yes, he does have a very, very rich African-like, Irish-like voice. Yeah, his voice fits so perfectly for being the narrator of the film. It just blows your mind, or it'll take your breath away. That's for sure. So yeah, I will say for the first strongest point in the movie is Morgan Freeman's performance as Red, and also his great narration of the film. And the second strongest point I love about this movie is one of my most favorite scenes in the whole entire film. The part where Andy has to take care of that no good boss's office, and he's trying to pick which record that he wants to play, and he decided to show the whole entire song to the Shawshank Redemption prison place. And yeah, all the prisoners were really darn surprised of listening to that very lovely song that came from these two Italian ladies. Yeah, since there's no subtitles about it, it was just a breathtaking scene. Well, not until that police officer and that boss of his have ruined that moment. Yeah. If you know that whole entire moment in the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, those are the two best, strongest points I care about for this film. And I will say for my weakest point for this movie is, I feel bad for one character in the movie that we did not see much in the whole entire film. And one character only. And that is Brooke's pet crow named Jake. I feel bad for this character so darn much. And to tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, it's a triple big lip alligator moment. We only see this bird 3 frickin' times. and 3 frickin' times only. Not once, not twice, but 3 frickin' times. And sadly, that poor bird has never been mentioned ever again. Man, I feel bad for that bird. That bird deserves a little bit more role to the story. I would like to see if there was a deleted scene somewhere about how did Brooke, took care of the bird, and maybe there might be a couple more scenes here and there that feature this bird that nobody had never mentioned much. Yeah, maybe they should have thought about it. Just add a little bit more scenes with this bird that we barely knew of for a short period of time. At least in the Greenwell, at least they know how to take care of Mr. Jingles pretty well, and Mr. Jingles had a pretty good role in the film. And we did see it again, a couple of scenes here and there, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I will say for my weakest points of the movie is I just wish we got to know one character. A character that we need to get to know more of. And now let's go on to the characters. Yep, the 2 main characters in the whole entire film, Andy and Red. What else I could say about these 2 good main characters of the film? They both have good storylines, great personalities and attitudes. They do have something in common though, getting involved with a crime that they did not commit since they're innocent dudes, and they had a really good friendship story. You could say it's a bromance story. I think one of the best bromance stories I have ever watched in my whole entire life. They treat each other like brothers. And I think bromance films is kind of underrated to us. I think that needs more respect. More than ever. Since I support bromance. Dudes who treat each other like brothers in so many ways. So, let's do that one day, ladies and dudes. Let's just support movies that feature dudes who treat each other like brothers. Something that's perfectly appropriate in many ways. Yeah, I wish I could say more about these 2 dudes and their wonderful storyline about being bros and have a good friendship-like story. And getting to know each other very, very well from the last 19 years. That's all I could say about that. So I'll go ahead and tell you about my final thoughts of Shawshank Redemption. Overall, The Shawshank Redemption is one of the best 90s films of all time, and it did give us a very good storyline that's all about friendship and hope. It had a very good storyline from start to finish. The characters are freaking likable. Very good cinematography for the most part. It had a really good score. It has great sceneries and highlight moments of the film. And yes, the ending will blow you away. Big time. And so for my rating for this film, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Very good 90s film to watch. And that's my whole entire movie review of Shawshank Redemption. I gotta take a break for a little while because I gotta find a way to get back to some other videos. I gotta think about a top 10 or top 5 list I would like to do for the rest of my life. Maybe I'll do a Pokemon short video soon. We'll wait and see what happens, ladies and dudes. I gotta, try to take care of my life and all that stuff. And since I'm having a tough struggle here and there for so many years, and I'm trying to find a way to get my spark back. And I'm telling you the truth right now. I'm trying to find a way to get my spark back so I can get my life back to normal. Since those few years wasn't my good sign at all, if you know me too well. So anyway, ladies and dudes, I'll be back for more videos to come, as I promised. So, I'll see you all later, and sayonara.